Hello, this is Alex Eames from Raspberry.tv. So look what we have here. This is the Raspberry Pi Model A+. It's the new Raspberry Pi, which is being launched today by the Raspberry Pi Foundation. It's a smaller, cheaper version of the Raspberry Pi, which has been updated in the same way that the B+ has been. So let's have a close look at it. You've got your 40-pin header here. You've got your display output, camera input, HDMI, 5-volt power in, audio and composite, and a single USB. Flip it over and you've got your micro SD slot, lots of test points and a bunch of other components on the back. So let's have a look at it compared to its older brother, the old Model A. So as you can see, it's considerably shorter in length than the old one, and it's a bit lighter too. I'll show you what the weights are in a minute. But effectively, it's like the B+ with the USB end cut off. So here it is with a Model B+, and as you can see, essentially it's virtually the same with this end cut off. So you've got no network chip because you don't need it, because you've just got the single USB port, which is run by the onboard USB handler on the BCM2835. So without that network chip, you don't need a network port, and you can only have one USB, so we've just got the one USB there, so there's no need for those either. So effectively, it's like the B+ with that end cut off, but everything else is exactly the same, as far as I know. Let's have a look underneath. It's like the B+, it uses a micro SD card, and everything, all the holes, the mount holes, and everything else is in the same place and works the same way. Okay, so let's see what it weighs. So the A+ weighs 23 grams. The previous Model A weighs 31 grams. And the B+ weighs 42 grams. So as you can see, there is a considerable weight saving. High altitude balloonists will be pleased about that. The other interesting thing is that the price is going to be $20, so it's going to be pushing the price down even further. It's still got 256 megabytes of RAM, and the reason that's kept that way is to keep the price down as far as it can be kept. Let's boot it up and see how it works. Helps if you type the password properly. So it boots just like the B+ or the B or any of the other Raspberry Pis, as you would expect it to. Is it capable of playing high definition video just like the other Pis? Of course it is. So why would I want one? Well, you'd want one if you wanted the smaller form factor. You'd want one if you wanted it to weigh as little as possible. You'd want one if you wanted it to be as cheap as possible. There's a place for the Model A+ in the Raspberry Pi ecosystem. It may not be everybody's first choice because of the 256 megabytes of RAM, but it is a choice, and a lot of people will want it. The footprint of it is a big step in the right direction for people who want something which is as small as possible and still fully functional Pi. Congratulations to the Raspberry Pi Foundation for even further driving down the price of computing. It's a major achievement. This was Alex Eames for RasPi.tv. Thank you for watching.